The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Introducing Carvana Value Tracker, where you can track your car's value over time and learn what's driving it. It might make you excited.
Whoa, didn't know my car was valued this high.
It might make you nervous.
Uh-oh, market's flooded. My car's value just dipped 2.3%.
It might make you optimistic.
Our low mileage is paying off. Our value's up.
And it might make you realistic.
Car prices haven't gone up in a couple weeks. Maybe it's time to sell.
But it will definitely make you an expert on your car's value. Carvana Value Tracker. Visit Carvana.com to start tracking your car's value today.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Throw a log on the fire and get settled in, for our lad's first Lastlight is about to begin. Lastlight is a time for all you hold dear, a time to be merry and full of good cheer. When Santa brings presents, if you have been good, he's always watching, so you know that you should. For if you've been naughty, well then, you'll find coal. That's if the Krampus doesn't steal you whole. For he too lurks out there in the dead of night. So let's hope they've been good and have a happy Lastlight.
When last we spoke, young Jeff had just been awoken by a chill breeze coming from his wardrobe.
Huh?
A faint light was seen and a few flakes of snow had just drifted to the ground. Jeff, you're still in bed, but you are now weirdly awake.
Ooh. What is... I'm going to go over to the wardrobe.
Okay, you I mean, it's not really challenging. You go over to a wardrobe.
I think we all know my...
You're now stood in front of a wardrobe.
We all know my first move here. I stand near things. Okay, so after that, I will like to open the wardrobe.
You open the wardrobe. Yep, it's a wardrobe, and inside aren't any of your clothes. Just
there's a lion!
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, right. I'm going to go...
Inside is actually a rail full of what appears to be ethically sourced synthetic fur coats.
I'm going to go straight through into the other room, into where the others are sleeping, and I want to shout. I'm going to walk in the room and say, Derek, you bastard! You've swapped my clothes again!
But, Mummy, I don't want to go to school.
I'm going to go over to him and shake Derek awake. You,
Derek,
have
I'm going to bring out a dagger immediately.
Jeff instantly backs off and says, sorry. So, whoa, dude.
I told you, I don't want to go to school.
You don't have to. Just, can I have my clothes back, please?
Jeff.
It wasn't even under his pillow. He was just holding it while he was asleep.
Yeah. Sorry about this, Jeff. And it disappears after a couple of seconds. Your clothes? What?
Yeah,
I'm wearing my
wardrobe.
Clothes.
Yeah, in my wardrobe.
How many clothes did you bring?
Well, my pajamas and my suit. And my suit is now a load of fur
the other
coats.
two of you are heavy sleepers, aren't they?
Your suit is now... Well, then your quid's in, because it was kind of a shitty suit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't fit any of the fur... Look, just come have a look.
I'll follow him, go and have a look. To see...
Okay.
See the
yeah, you
coats.
do that.
Boys!
Yeah.
Boys!
What? Get back, you bastards. I'll break your legs. Where are my trousers? Oh no, it wasn't real. What?
Somebody's nicked all of Jeff's clothes, and he thought that was worth waking me up for in the middle of the night. So now you're all going to have to wake up.
This isn't the first time that you've stolen my clothes, Derek.
I don't care.
Remember on the Teldath?
Not again.
I went swimming.
I care about your clothes. You're not the Lord in here.
Well, I didn't steal them. I burned those.
Well, what's with the fur coats? Look, look at all these fur coats. Where did you even get them?
Synthetic fur coats. I think you'll find.
I'm not that perceptive. I didn't know that, so I just think they're fur. Sorry.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah,
they're very convincing.
They are,
but definitely synthetic.
Seen some of these
100%.
down the market, but knockoffs, of course. These might be the real deal.
They look
well. They're not mine. I'm going to start pulling them out because they're not mine, and they're in my wardrobe for the week or however long we're
here. Derek wants to catch one that might be his size.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, roll dexterity, I guess.
Oh yes.
First roll of the game.
No, it's okay.
It's not going to be a high
12?
check. It's a coat. 12? Yeah, you caught the coat.
I'm just going to pick one up off the floor and rummage through until I can find one.
I mean, you both find a lovely fur coat.
Bomber jacket type, like.
A bomber jacket synthetic fur coat.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This is very nice, isn't it? It's very comfy.
Keth still doesn't care
lovely.
and has just rolled over in bed.
Jeff uses thaumaturgy to light a very small fire in front of on Keth's pillow next to his head.
Nice.
Are you awake yet?
It's a fire sale, Keth. Come get your cheap fur coat.
Oh my god! Right. What do you want? Am I going to put one of these ethically sourced, vegan-friendly, dolphin-nice coats on?
We all are. So, if you want to be cool.
Oh, it is a coolness thing.
Well, okay, that sounds great.
Peer pressure.
Jeff's going to instantly put one on as soon as he knows it's a cool thing.
Lovely and toasty. Let's go back to bed, shall we? Got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Well, what's with the snow? Did you? I thought you pulled I thought you'd left tracks. There's snow on the floor.
I thought it was your dandruff.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception, please?
Yes, you can.
I rolled a 15.
You can see snow coming from inside the wardrobe.
I'm going to head in, not telling any of the others.
Jeff, where are you going?
Jeff?
I'm following snow.
Come back. I'm just going to follow him.
I'm keep walking.
The middle.
Keep walking until something else happens.
Are we going to go after them, Keth? Are we really doing this?
Jeff, what are you doing?
They're going to get themselves into some sort of horrendous trouble they're going to have to pull them out of. So let's
that's
go.
my job. My job is to get us into a lot of trouble. So why not? We'll follow him in.
You're all going in. Okay. You step into the wardrobe and you're pushing past coats and cloaks and all things of all sizes, all synthetic
a lot of
fur
shit in
and
here.
just wading through them, literally miles deep. Not miles, but very just constant coats for as far as the arm can reach.
We're in Primark. We're in Primark, aren't we?
No, because they're on racks. They're not all over the floor, you see.
I've never seen the floor in a Primark. I've no idea what it's like.
It's made of clothes.
It's covered in t-shirts and
just
jumpers.
Made of t-shirts,
It's actually their carpet. Everyone thinks it's just
it's community service to be a shelf stacker in Primark. It's a job you can never complete. That's not true. I'm just adding Primark.
That's our Roll Britannia insult of the week.
Should we add Primark to the list now?
Yeah.
Yes, my list is growing.
That will never sponsor this show. Yeah,
we have Roll Britannia merch. Definitely not brought to you by Primark.
So as you're wading through these coats, Jeff, you're in front.
Yeah.
You sense the air getting colder as you wade through these coats, and eventually you start to see a faint light start to appear, and you start moving faster as you head towards this light, and eventually you burst through the last layer of coats into a woodland clearing.
I want to find the closest tree and hide behind it, so if the others are following me, I can jump out on them.
Okay, yeah, there's a tree very nearby.
Can I hide? Can I roll stealth?
Roll stealth, yeah.
Oh, that was going to be really funny. 6.
You just sort of go and stand behind a tree, but
I might be making a move.
Anyone who glances at you can see clearly, like, your arm poking out from the side.
Is the trees thinner than him?
He's having a wee.
I'm just going to poke my head around the corner of the coat and go, is that you, Jeff?
I mean, I guess roll perception to see him.
What if he doesn't
do
see
better
him?
than a 6?
You've got to get better than a 6. Come on.
Malrus, what's going on?
11.
Yeah, no, you see him.
What's going on,
Jeff?
Malrus? Shift yourself.
Are you having a wee behind that tree?
No. Apparently it makes you warmer though, so it might help.
I've heard that.
This.
Yeah, a bouncer told me that once, I think.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me into
What
a club.
a night that was.
Oh, crazy.
Charity shops, thrift shops, who knew?
This is going to sound so out of context.
That joke was for us.
Oh, gotta have them.
Sometimes you have to do things for us. Anyway,
The dads and the dragons.
Back in the world of the game we're playing right now, in this clearing in a forest that you're in, you're not alone. Actually, in this forest is a very cosy-looking cottage with lights on inside and smoke rising from the chimney.
What's the cottage made out of?
Not gingerbread.
Oh.
I'm imagining that's the only answer you're interested in, not the specific wood it's made of.
Derek's stomach starts to rumble a little. I didn't really have an appetite at dinner, what with all the head smashing and all of that.
All the murderers.
Yeah, could use a nice sugary treat.
Don't lick the walls, Derek.
Are you going to this cottage?
All the large glass
around?
walls.
Can I make a perception check to see if it looks like there's any movement inside? Does it look like anybody's present in the hut?
Well, I mean, you can roll a perception check, yeah?
I'd say 18, all in.
18? Yeah, you can see that there's smoke rising from the chimney, as I already said to you, and there's a light from.
But is
coming
there
from within.
movement? Is the thing?
You can't see anything moving.
Okay.
So if they're sat still, they're not a threat. Basically, is what Alex is thinking. If they're running around the place,
Alex's danger works like a T-Rex's vision.
Yeah. Is there movement? We must be safe.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if there's not much movement, then they're clearly either old or
just
already dead.
sitting down.
I think I could probably take them.
Now I'm thinking it's just a T-Rex in there sitting
Or
there.
waiting to pounce. Who knew? What, are we going into the cottage or not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Three of you walk up to the cottage, one of you still standing behind a tree for reasons known only to themselves, and you walk up the couple of steps to the front door of this very cosy-looking cottage, and you try the handle, and the door swings open, and you're greeted by a lovely, warm sensation, not of pee, but of warm air coming from a gloriously temperate cabin, from a roaring fire therein. Not like, it's not on fire, I mean, there's a fireplace.
Jeff.
I was going to say, oh God.
Jeff, come from behind that tree. It looks really nice in here.
Okay, if you're
Jeff,
sure. We just walked through a wardrobe. This is weird, right, guys? This isn't just me that thinks this is odd. Like, you're acting like this is fucking normal. We walked through a wardrobe.
We have been through
portals.
Stranger
Portals.
Portals. Remember the vampire?
Shit.
Yeah. At least this one had some fur.
It's almost
coats
like it's
in
not
it.
fully real.
And you didn't fall on your ass when you came out the other end?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I joined up with the group.
Anyway.
So you all go inside and close the door behind you to stop letting the heat out. And inside, you find yourself in a very cosy-looking room, full of very quaint country furniture, including a couple of very squashy-looking Chesterfield sofas, and arranged around a merrily crackling fire. Outside, snow is falling.
Oh, this is nice.
And you all go and gather around the fire, I'm assuming, just to warm up a little bit from the cold, cold weather outside.
I'd like to make an investigation check to find any
God.
valuables that have been left behind.
Can I make a perception check? I want to see if this house belongs to anyone. We've just walked into a random person's house. What are we doing here, guys? Like,
that's a 19 all in.
There's nothing of particular value here, unless you value a
my perception
Chesterfield
is
sofa.
18.
Keth, give me an hand with this. Let's move it back to our room.
Through the wardrobe in the Chesterfield.
You can't tell if
having the sofa,
if
you can
the
have the
cabin
chair.
is owned by anyone, but you assume it is because it's a cabin.
Well,
It has been built. It exists.
They don't just get built at random like park benches, you know.
hello, is anybody home?
As you cry that very desperate cry out for someone's attention, you hear from a shadowy corner of the room, in a wing-backed armchair, just out of the light of the fire, you hear, "Welcome back. It's very nice to see you again."
Oh, I remember you.
It's this.
If he offers you a drink, do not accept.
Are you ready for another tale?
Not if it's Jaeger.
Have you got something more up to date than a scythe now?
You can't actually see him particularly because he is sat in a very shadowy corner. But what you can see is a hooded figure with a large tome on their lap this time.
If he swings round in that chair and he's got a white cat, I'm out of here.
Please, take a seat.
Have you got any drinks before we do?
No, Keth, no.
Keth.
Certainly. The bar
Eggnog,
is just
mulled wine.
there.
Keep it covered when you go to the bathroom.
He gestures to a corner of the room which you'd seen already, and now, mysteriously, there is a bar there.
Oh, tremendous.
A fully stocked self-service bar.
Right, chaps, what are we having?
Oh, I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, me too. I'm
I think
alright
I'll pass
as
on
well.
this one.
You got Glenfiddich 12-year-old?
No, there's eggnog or mulled wine or Baileys and ice.
Oh, I wouldn't turn down a Bailey's, actually.
Baileys and ice for you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, go
Malrus?
on, then. I'll have a mulled wine.
A mulled wine.
Don't suppose by
Jeff?
any chances... There's a mulled cider. I'm quite a fan of apple juice. So... Any mulled cider?
The rare
I'll root around in some
elusive
cupboards.
apple juice.
And here we go. And what I'll do is I'll just... in front of him, I'll pour some mulled wine and go, here you go. Mulled apple juice. Because there wasn't any. So I'm just going to pour it across.
I'm going to hold it. And of course, my very keen sense of smell is going to know that it's not apple juice. I'm just going to hold it.
Again. I'm going to turn back to the snake guy as I sip my Baileys and go, "Oh, sorry, were you talking to us? Did you want us for something?"
Yes, please, take a seat.
Oh, sorry. Did you want one, Death? Snake, man?
Death snake.
I'm fine, thank you.
Suit yourself.
Why not? It's been a long sort of 12 minutes since I woke up. I need another sit down. Can't get any weirder than today's already gone. I'll go and sit next to the fire.
Okay, you sit in one of the Chesterfield sofas. Are you all taking a seat?
I'm going to sprawl
Excellent,
out
the
on a
right
Chesterfield
choice.
as well.
And
Correct.
correct. He says, "Are you sitting comfortably?"
Not particularly. I think the stuffing on this side has gone.
How old is this Chesterfield, out of curiosity? Because this is lumpy, isn't it, Derek?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It was all they had in the prop department.
Oh, well, you know.
The budget is very
He says,
low.
"Good. I'll begin."
We had to stock the bar.
Cost you a fortune in Baileys and mulled wine, didn't it?
Cinnamon sticks are very hard to get hold of.
It was the night before Lastlight Festival, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even the corpse in the study. And as this poem washes over you, you feel yourselves becoming drowsy and drowsier and drowsier.
Bloody told you he put something in that, and then I just fall straight
And the
forwards onto
world
floor.
begins to dissolve.
Why is everybody asleep again? Oh.
It just goes.
You lot really can't hold it.
And then the world reforms, and you're no longer sat in comfortable Chesterfield sofas, or lumpy Chesterfield sofas, as the two of you are sat on. You're actually stood in a very idyllic, postcard-esque, cobbled street. It's nighttime, and there is a few flakes of snow in the air. It's very cold, but luckily you're wearing some fur jackets, apparently. And a thin layer of snow covers the ground, somehow softening and closing in the sound around you. The street is bathed in light and lit by a few windows along the street. You can hear in the distance the sound of carols, you assume, and for a few moments the world seems peaceful.
It's nice here.
Idyllic, you might say. Postcard-like. Is that Carol I could hear singing?
Carol. And then a small figure appears with a crutch under one arm, coughing occasionally as he moves, coming out from a side street. And then he spots you, turns and hobbles towards you at high pace, and he says,
"Are you adventurers?"
Excuse me, boy. What day is it?
"Well, 'tis the night before Lastlight Festival, sir."
Get me the biggest goose in the shop, young boy, and I flick him like a gold coin.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
He says, "Thank you, sir. There's no geese, but I'll keep the coin if it's all the same."
Listen here, you little shit. Try and grab
I
his
don't care
collar.
if your dad's Kermit the Frog. So many references to unpick from that.
I was going to make another joke that I'd have to cut out, but never mind.
The small figure, he says,
"My name is Mini Mike."
For copyright purposes, I'm Small Simon. Miniature Matthew. Teeny tiny.
Tom. Teeny tiny Tom.
No,
yeah, you were going to go that way, weren't you?
Then you knew we'd take the mick out of you for Keth.
I saw into the future and it didn't look good.
And Mini Mike, as he introduces himself to you, is a very wretched-looking figure, really. He's, as I say, carrying a crutch. Well, I say a crutch, but it's actually styled in the shape of a giant candy cane. And Mini Mike has a flat cap on and some, fairly ragged-looking clothes. Half of one of his trouser legs is missing, and you can see he's got a bit of a limp in that particular leg. You can see his toes poking through one of his shoes, and he just generally looks hard done by. And he explains to you that he says,
"Oh, I'm glad you're adventurers, sirs. I'm in desperate need of help, you see. My mother and father have been missing for weeks and weeks. I'm all on my own. I have no one to care for me, and the last I saw them, they went to work in the workshop, and they haven't come home. This town it's a dangerous place these days, and adventurers like yourselves could come in very handy in helping put the town right. You see, Santa is putting the elves through hard labour. And then, when they can't work no more, no one sees them no more. I don't know what happens, but the reindeer have all gone bad. They're roaming the streets and picking off innocent people. Oh, I could do with the help of adventurers like yourselves. Can you help me?"
He's going to make us fucking kill Santa.
Do you not have a system of law or government here that...
It's all run by the guard elves. They're very law-abiding, but they follow Santa's rules, as they say. The high and mighty round here.
Who's this Santa?
The big fella in red.
Don't ring any bells, I'm afraid.
No, never heard of him.
Are you sure it's not Satan?
No, I'm dead sure.
He's red too.
He is?
Yeah, I understand that, but this is a chap that wears red, not is red.
Oh. That sounds like a lie. I'm just kidding.
Just trying to draw comparisons between Santa Claus and Satan. Hooves, tail.
I don't know about you lads, but seems like,
we've got to help him.
We were sent here for some reason, and it doesn't look like we've got any other choice, so...
Well, he's a
listen,
tiny little lad who hasn't got any kit. Yeah. Where do you need us to go? How can we help? We need to defeat Santa. Let's go kill Santa.
If you can, I don't know about killing him, but certainly talk some sense into him.
Okay.
He's in his workshop just over there, and he points immediately behind you.
Santa's in that workshop.
Look at that! I didn't see that.
Are you turning around to see the workshop?
Yes.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not turning around?
I'm not. The rest of them can if they want.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% I am.
Okay. The three of you that turn round, you turn round to be greeted by a fearsome commercial-grade fence, beyond which you can see huge, austere-looking buildings.
Look, a wall.
With...
a wall? And then I turn around.
That's a big wall.
And you see chimneys poking out of these huge brick, dark buildings with small windows from which you can see only the minutest amount of light escaping. And nestled in amongst all of these large, menacing-looking buildings is a much more postcard again style building, full of fretwork and cheerfulness, and it appears to be covered in giant candy canes, but appears also to be much, much older than the buildings surrounding it.
He says, that there is Santa's workshop. It used to just be the one building. But now he's got all these extra factories to increase production. You see, the Empire has increased the size of the population so much that Santa says he can't keep up with demand. So he must work us harder and harder. And my father, they've gone.
It's okay. It's okay. Can I give him a cuddle?
Are you turning back to him?
I want to give him a cuddle. Yeah.
Okay, you turn back, and he says, as you turn back to the crew, he says, and if that's not bad enough, then there's... And immediately he's snatched up by a giant, ferocious-looking reindeer who ragdolls him, blood and screams flying everywhere.
I was
until
cuddling
the
him!
ragdolling reaches such a point that the screaming stops.
I was cuddling him!
He goes...
So have I just got an arm or something?
Not Minnie Mike.
He said, dripping with emotion.
And this ferocious-looking reindeer chomping down into Minnie Mike, blood splurting out and staining the ground red. When a voice cries out from behind you, and the voice says, I'm going to try another accent here, get ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Glaswegian.
Jeff, I was going to give him my fur coat to keep himself warm, and you were going to give him a hug, and now he's dead.
I want to do something twisted to this reindeer, I'm not going to lie.
This voice shouts out and he says, come this way if you want to live. Come this way.
I want to cast sleep on the reindeer.
And you turn... Okay, you're going to cast sleep on the reindeer.
That's where we are.
Come this way if you want to live.
We're in Lancashire somewhere.
Are you casting sleep on this reindeer then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can affect a reindeer of any...
A reindeer.
Specifically, it's just reindeers. It's really handy.
It's exclusive to reindeers. Okay.
So I roll...
Eat this, Rudolph.
Apparently I roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet, you choose...
Question.
Yeah.
Do we have magic weapons like last time? Like when
you
we were
have
in the video
all of
game?
your possessions.
Excellent.
All of your possessions.
Can I pull out
Right, okay, wicked.
my gun and shoot it in the head once it's asleep?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to go down this full route, we are going to roll initiative. So, I guess roll initiative.
I want to look over to where the guy was shouting from, see if I can see anybody there while I roll.
Yeah, in that corner, you can see a chap dressed all in red.
Does he have a big white beard?
He does have a big white beard.
Does he have... Is he laughing? Is he saying ho, ho, ho?
No, he's not. He's saying, come this way if you want to live. Hurry!
Has he got white gloves on?
He does, yes.
Has he got black shiny boots?
Yes, he does.
Does he have a cherry nose?
Yes.
Does he have...
His nose is
red. Does he
red.
look like he eats and drinks a lot and possibly has gout?
No.
Does he have a large white beard?
He does have a large white beard.
Have
you all rolled
horns?
initiative now? Good God.
Have
you all rolled initiative?
Mildly struggling to understand this spell. That's the problem. I'm just mildly struggling to understand my spell of how long this lasts for.
Well, we'll get to that.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
As soon as it's
surely
asleep,
I get
I'm
an
going to
attack.
shoot it.
Yeah. I'm making it asleep.
Okay. Well, what's your roll?
I got
What did you roll?
24.
24. Yeah, it's asleep.
Nice. Now, Malrus, butcher this fucker.
Okay.
Derek, I think we should go and check
I
out.
guess roll to hit with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, Keth and I are going to start moving over to the... Because it seems like they've got this under control. Just start moving over to this big...
It's asleep.
15.
Is he jolly? He seems quite frightened.
Yeah, 15 hits, yeah.
Take his heart. He killed Mini Mike.
Child.
He killed a child.
9.
An
Killed an
injured
orphan
child.
child.
Yeah, an injured orphan child.
Ripped it to bits.
Take his heart.
I'm gonna point it at the head of the reindeer. Point my gun at the head of the reindeer.
Yeah.
And I've just rolled 9 damage.
You don't kill it, but you messed this thing up.
Give it brain damage.
Yes.
A lot of reindeer blood splats across the ground. If someone takes damage while they're magically asleep, do they wake up?
Well, it does say that you can wake someone with slapping them. It does say that.
So that would...
The sleeper...
No, you didn't slap him.
Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action. So yeah, if they take damage...
Sleeper takes damage. So the reindeer wakes up, so roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Right. We best all get involved then.
Yep. Initiative bonus to your roll. I can add charisma modifier.
Oh, lovely job.
18.
21.
Oh, good God.
26.
I know.
Are these your initiatives?
Wow.
Yeah.
These are big rolls.
I know.
Did you roll,
Wow.
What? How did you... What? How? My initiative's +1.
I got a 19, and I get a +2 for initiative.
I get a +3 to initiative, and then I also add my charisma modifier on top of it, because I'm
Do I do anything?
Swashbuckler rogue. So
I got 7.
Ended up
7.
getting
Oh, you're going
19.
nuts.
19 less than Alec. Then Derek.
I shouldn't stress about it. There are 3 people going before the reindeer.
Yeah.
But I feel like I started this, and now I'm like, guys.
Derek, you're up. What are you doing to this reindeer?
I'm gonna look over to the jolly
Who
old
clearly has
fat
brain
man.
damage.
Take his
No, not yeah. I'm gonna look over to the jolly old fat man and give him a little wink, and then go. I wish I could trade places with Jeff.
Yep.
And then switch with him.
You do, yeah.
And then I would just want to make 2 attacks with my dagger, with my 2 daggers.
Right, roll to hit then.
God, we're getting slick with this shit, guys.
First one is
Not really.
Fight with 2 weapons. Must use your bonus action to attack with my second one. Is it a bonus action to switch?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just make 1 attack with my hand axe then instead.
Also, you could probably have just run up to him.
That's a natural 1. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to show off to the guy.
Okay, a natural 1. You really don't hit. So with that natural 1, you somehow swipe at this brain-damaged reindeer and fully miss.
Ow.
And you are going to spin round and fall on your ass. You're not prone, but you are sat down.
Slippy, isn't
it's
it, Derek?
the most wonderful time of the year.
On your rear.
Keth, then?
Yes. On your rear.
Can you do better?
I'm going to walk up to the reindeer because I'm... Oh, no, it's not asleep now, is it?
No, but, but...
It's got brain.
I'm going to fire Belinda.
Okay.
At its head.
Okay, you do that. Roll to hit, please.
Oh, I like that. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Right, so... How far away is it?
Not far.
Just, it's fine.
I'm thinking of scattering, that's all. And that is a D12 to hit.
I believe scatter damage does things to things around the thing you're aiming at, so it's probably less good.
I got...
As the things around it are your friends.
10 damage.
It was a good shot.
No, you blow this thing's head clean off.
Oh, shotgun.
I was gonna do that.
But
it's
you
okay,
didn't.
man. It's okay. I've got this. It's very slippy. Don't worry.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fine.
I mean, it was very impressive. You teleported and switched places with Jeff, and then essentially pirouetted with a knife in your hand.
Though,
it was good.
It wasn't, though. I'm sitting ashamed. Right.
I'll just hold out a hand and point Derek to his feet.
Yeah, hold myself up, dust myself off.
I want to walk over
coat's
to the head.
new as well.
That's what you get. That one was for Mini.
There is a bit of reindeer blood on it
the
now.
Reindeer's head.
Where's the body of the child?
Sort of just nearby.
It's not a question I expected to ask at a Christmas special.
Yeah, no. Nearby.
I would like to pick up the body of the child with tears in my eyes and sort of carry him somberly.
Okay. So you are now carrying mangled orphan.
Can I just? I want to check the
corpse.
Can I check the reindeer remains? I want to see if it's got a tag or anything.
I just want to get Jeff a present.
Please
it doesn't.
Too.
Okay, yeah. Go on.
I'm gonna start carving out the reindeer's heart and hand it to Jeff.
Good God.
He asked for it.
Do you know? I said this was. I did say this would get dark. I wasn't expecting this dark.
You set the tone.
You started it.
One
by
of you is
mangling
carrying
the
a
orphan.
child corpse, and the
I'm
other
just
one
gonna-
is carving the heart out of my stuff.
You gave us Mini Mike and then ripped him away quite expertly, sir. But we had to take revenge.
I did, yeah. Okay, fine.
I'm just going to wrap it in the fur of the reindeer, and I'm going to hand it to Jeff and
So
go, there
skinning
you
the
go.
reindeer as well.
I'm going to pop that into
Oh
my
my
backpack.
God. So, just to be clear, you've given him a bloody organ wrapped in some bloody skin.
Well, he asked for it. He said he wanted the heart of the reindeer.
And the ironic thing is, I've then popped it into the pocket of my definitely not fur coat.
This is the darkest thing. Okay.
Take that.
I'll go back to my notes and see what we're doing next now.
When Malrus
Should we follow
peeled
Santa
the
now?
reindeer.
Should we follow Santa now?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
approach the man in red and go, this boy just wanted to find his family. And now, we're going to have to bury him.
Yes, you can certainly bury him if you want. But I wouldn't advise doing it here. You see, that reindeer is going to be part of a pack. So I'd recommend, if you'll take my leave, to find yourself a safe corner and bury him there.
Why should I trust you, sir? What's your name? I don't
Because,
even know
sir,
you.
I am the real Santa. The man in that factory has usurped me. He bust through the door one day and, armed to the teeth, forced me out the door and convinced all the elves there that I was, in fact, an imposter.
Well, that's not very
Bloody
festive of
hell.
him, is it?
Certainly not. Certainly not. So, I was hoping, I just overheard you tell that poor young lad there that you are adventurers.
And appropriately dressed ones as well.
Yes.
Certainly it is cold here. So, I was rather hoping you might be able to help old Santa out. You see, I have a problem. I can get us inside, but I cannot take on all of the problems you might encounter. I can cause what they call a distraction, but you, my friends, will have to take on Santa himself. I have faced him once myself and come away with my tail between my legs, young lad.
You got a tail?
No, I have not. I am Santa, as they say. But I could do certainly with your help to acquire my kingdom back.
Okay, Santa. What do you know about the imposter Santa? What are we going to be coming up against?
He's a dangerous, dangerous machine Santa. He has eyes like fire and weapons to boot. He's a dangerous monster.
Santa Claus with a W.
You've heard of him then?
Can he fly?
No more than you or I, young man.
Shall we probably get off the street while we discuss this?
Let's come down this back street here, and I'll give you the instructions as to what I need from you to acquire the things I need to acquire, well, my kingdom, and save, as they say, Lastlight Festival for the world.
As we're walking off, I suppose we're going, was that one of your reindeer then, Santa? Are they just turned feral?
It used to be. The new Santa has been feeding them something powerful and dangerous, I suspect. It is, they are breeding faster than they can be contained, and as such, they are being turned loose. The only food, of course, you can find in the wild around here is elve.
God, I thought we'd only have 8 to deal with.
How did you let it get this bad, Santa?
I did not let it get this way, my son. I was forced out.
You let him take what was yours. Should have died fighting.
I am but one man. Surely if I had died, the same situation would have occurred.
But you'd have done all you could.
Look,
you'd have done all
and
you
then there would
Can
be
we
no
just
one
help
to
him,
rescue.
please? Because we've already tried to help one person and then he got ripped into bits in front of us. So can we just help him?
And that's your fault, you red bastard.
Easy, Derek.
Not to you, Jeff.
The machine inside is a machine sent here, I suspect, by the Krampus. He is a dark demon. He used to be a fellow of mine. Supported, as they say, followed my lead, and provided the naughty boys, girls, and such the like around the world, children of all descriptions. If they had been good, I would deliver them a present. If they had been bad, then the Krampus would have paid them a visit and dropped off a lump of coal. Mighty fine lump as well it was, but none the less not as exciting to a young child as a toy.
So now he's not just giving out coal, he's giving out death.
He certainly is. That's very well put, young man. Right. Are you ready to help Santa?
If we help you, Santa, could we be on...
like an
we'll
action
help
movie.
you if we're on the nice list forever, no matter what.
Well, certainly that
Agreed.
is something... That is certainly something Santa could help you out with.
Even Derek.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when come to it,
We'll
young
burn
man.
that bridge when we come to it. Look,
Aye.
I will ask you one
Right.
favour instead. When we find this kid's parents, should they still be alive, the gift
Aye.
you need to give them is another child.
Aye. Fair deal, fair dinkum. Like for like, as they say. Right. Are you ready to help dear Santa out?
Yes.
Let's
I
go
guess
for it,
so.
Santa. Let's do it.
Fantastic.
If it means I
Right.
can get the bugger that killed this little young'un, I'm happy to.
Right. Well, there is a gate. A
Oh,
gate
nice.
in the back of the wall.
Finish then.
The problem is, I need the key. You see, our old Santa has many powers, down chimneys and the like, but opening gates is a flaw in my powers that be. The man who possesses this key lives in a house down there.
Hang on a minute.
All you need
Hang
to do
on.
is
Whoa.
aye.
And I'm just going to pick out the key
Young
that
man.
I've got from the cereal box.
Fuck me, every time. It's
Gotta be for something.
Well, this works.
That's
Santa.
Yeah, we found this. You'll never guess where we found it.
Yeah.
I bet I wouldn't. But I suspect, that is not the key I be in search of. It is, for example, far too small.
That's not the first time the Malrus has heard that.
Whee!
You want to talk?
So, as I was saying, the guard who is in possession of the key which I need is in a house at the end of the lane. If you could hop inside and just acquire that key for us, we would be able to sneak in without being noticed by any of the guards.
Now that I like.
How say you to that?
That I like. Small team,
Right.
undetected, in through the back door. The tradesman's entrance. We like
Oh, sorry. During this time, Derek's like sort of laid this child's body down and like covered it with some snow and stuff like that, and sort of given him a small burial.
Domine Patri.
Well, yeah, and we're just sort of like Jeff and I are saying goodbye to the little boy, and then Derek goes, "Oh, breaking into our house, is it? Oh, that's fine then, mate. Yeah, you've come to the right people."
I want to take the candy cane, like, crutch.
I mean, it is for a small, like, undersized elf child.
So it's basically a candy cane to me.
Yeah.
It's slightly bigger. It's like a
big candy,
novelty-sized large candy cane, yeah.
Is it an actual candy cane? Jeff, have a lick of that.
Oh.
I'd lick
Don't
it,
take that
yeah.
out of context.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a candy cane.
Oh,
So, definitely keeping
Mint-
it. I'm going to keep
minty.
I'm going to sucking on this candy cane from the rest of the journey.
Oh, steady, steady.
Because I'm trying to file it into a fine point to make it a weapon. I'm going to stab Santa, bad Santa, in the heart.
Oh my god.
With a candy cane.
Are you trying to shiv Santa?
Yeah.
Mechanical.
With the candy
Claus.
cane from the little boy that he took from us.
I hope this is a finishing move. Keep hold of it.
I like your
Okay.
style, Jeff. Let's get
Okay.
this bastard.
Right, so Santa picks up his large sack and says,
Dirty Santa.
Then he picks up his backpack.
and he says,
It's been a while,
right,
hasn't it, Santa?
come with me. I'll show you where the house is. and he leads you out the other end of this alleyway, and he says, down there, end of road, take the left, and third on the right. You'll notice it because it's got 4 windows, like a child's drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, door in the middle, pointy roof, chimney.
Right. Lovely.
It is exactly like a child's drawing.
What, 2-dimensional?
Right? No,
knock the house over then.
Yeah, no, it is in fact a house, but the dimensions are, as they say, like a child's drawing. 4 windows, door, sun in the corner. No, it's not there. Don't, I'm being facetious, of course.
No, I don't want to hear about your feces, Santa.
No, it's...
That it's night.
Well, the night will be the big thing, but pollution is also there. Right, I will wait here. I'll see you in a few minutes then, lads.
A few minutes?
It's wishful thinking, Santa.
I'm beginning to get that impression.
I'd get the kettle on and settle in, Santa. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, I tell you what, I left the body of a small child in that alleyway, and I don't really want that on my conscience. So if you can pick that up, take it with you wherever you're going, settle down, maybe wrap him up, bury him properly. We'll probably see you in about hour 45.
Sure, aye, Santa will carry a deceased child.
If you could write a touching eulogy, that would be tremendous.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, you're going to the house?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yes, we are.
Yes, Mr. Master, we
shall.
shall.
Go find the house.
Right, you walk down the street, you follow Santa's directions, and you find the house that looks just like a child's drawing, with 2 windows on the ground floor, 2 windows on the top floor, and a door in the middle of the 2 ground floor windows with a triangular roof and a sun in the corner. No sun. This is the house you find.
Those parents don't have a son anymore, do they?
Oh God.
And it's just gotten a little
Jeff's going to knock on the door. Hello?
You're knocking on the door.
Derek wants to... I want to stealth underneath the windowsill, like down, crouch below the window. Just prepared. If anybody comes out the door...
Okay, roll stealth.
That's not bad at all. That would be a 21.
Yeah, you're stealth.
High
You're stealth.
rollers.
Good. Yeah. No one answers the door because it's the middle of the night.
I'm going to roll stealth as well.
Okay, roll stealth.
It's 23. And I'm going to
smash a window.
Use thief tools to get in because I don't want to be noisy.
Okay, roll sleight of hand then.
17.
That unlocks the door.
After you, lads.
I would like to stand... I want to stand just on the other side of the door, waiting for the others to go in. If I hear any noises, because as soon as I hear anything that doesn't sound right, I want to go invisible.
You're going to shut the door and hold it shut.
Yeah. Use the candy cane to jimmy it shut, make sure no one can get back out, set it on fire and leg it. And say, I couldn't help them. I tried everything I could. Head back through the wardrobe, smack Berkule Fish in the face, and get back to the Teldath and try and find a safe place to call home.
I'm off on my spin-off adventure. Goodbye!
But saving that, I just want to make sure that if I hear anything weird or anything happens bad, I want to turn invisible.
That's very brave of you.
Fine.
That's very brave.
Sure, yeah, I mean...
You all go stealthy.
It's in keeping.
I'm just shit at rolling. This makes me definitely invisible.
I'm still there. Hands in pocket with my vegan-friendly coat.
You just want to touch yourself again, don't you?
I'm going to start heading inside.
Okay, you head inside. It's a cosy-looking living room.
Any stairs up to the bedrooms, as Dion Dublin likes to say?
There's some stairs to go upstairs, yeah?
Derek, come on, let's go upstairs.
Weird. Now's not the time, you parent.
I'm just doing a quick scan for valuables.
Okay, roll perception.
Investigation check for valuables is a nat 20.
Yeah, there's shit tons.
Just fill in my pockets.
There's some money on the side, like a big pile of gold.
Nice.
There's an expensive-looking carriage clock on the mantelpiece.
Lovely.
There's a silverware display in a cabinet.
Keys to a Jag.
Yes, the keys to a Jag. No.
I'll take the carriage clock and the gold. I'll leave the silverware in case anybody else wants it.
Okay. Yep. No worries. Anything? I mean, you rolled a nat 20. What else do you want to find there?
The key.
No, the key's not in the room.
Damn it. I'd like to find
myself.
There's a peace lily.
I'd like to. No, I'm good with those two things actually.
A little tiny Zen garden.
That's gonna be a bitch to carry around though.
A Nintendo Switch.
Pocket watch. Pocket
Yes,
watch?
there's a pocket watch. Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah, it's engraved. It says, "To my love, I will never forget you," engraved on it.
Is it from Rosalind?
Yes. No.
That's it. That's it for me.
You're taking a pocket watch as well?
Yeah, I'll just take that as well. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else who's in the room want to do anything while we're here?
Is that Nintendo Switch still going?
No, it's not. It's not there.
Are those car keys still there?
No.
I'd like to. So what? It's just a living room downstairs. There's no kitchen.
There's a living room and a door which leads to the back of the house, which you imagine is probably the kitchen, and stairs that lead upstairs.
I'm just going to go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Malrus upstairs.
I'm going to go into the back room.
Okay, Keth, can you roll a stealth check, please?
Cool.
Jeff, are you now invisible, or are you
18.
chilling?
Nothing bad's happened yet. I'm still
18.
outside the
I'm
door.
proficient in stealth.
Good
Get
God,
the
that's good.
silverware.
Okay, yeah, you stealth. You're in the kitchen.
I guess I want to see what's in the kitchen, so I shall
I
investigate.
don't want to keep stealing all the
Okay,
time.
there's an auger. There's some nice china plates. There's some more. There's some copper pots. There's another little bowl of gold coins just on the side.
I'll have those.
Okay, you're taking the gold coins?
Are there any Terry's chocolate oranges around?
Yeah, there's one Terry's chocolate orange,
I'll have that as well.
which has been sort of broken open and 2 segments have been taken already.
Oh, right. I'm going to have to come in and start looking for Ferrero Rocher and shit like that if that's on the cards.
I'm going to lick all
Yep.
the segments of the orange and not.
There's a
eat
tin of
any.
Quality
Okay.
Street, but it's just got a sewing kit in it.
There's a box. There's a tub of celebrations, but only the bounties are left.
Oh.
I would like to turn invisible and then head back in to look for some Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I roll investigation, I guess.
Jesus Christ, it's a lively
Slippery
one
dice.
tonight.
No, he's not there.
Oh, 6.
6. You don't find Ferrero Rocher.
Can we find
So
any chocolate?
all I see in there is some confectionery.
You find vegan chocolate coins.
Oh, they're
Put them on the fire.
worst.
On the fire.
There's no fire burning, so you're just chucking them into an empty fireplace.
There's no fire burning.
I start
Does
a
it-
fire
No.
and put
It's the
them
middle
on
of the night.
fire.
You're going to light a fire. Okay.
Oh, Jeff.
Roll.
It's a thaumaturgy fire.
Okay, so it doesn't have any heat.
Yeah, it's just to make myself. It's
Okay.
just to make me feel good. It has
So
no
you're going
effect
to
on the real
throw
life.
vegan chocolate coins into an empty fireplace and then make believe fire on it.
Just sling them into the Arga.
Okay,
They stay warm
done.
for ages.
Sure.
I don't have an Arga for the viewers at home.
Okay.
We know a lot about
yeah,
them.
fine. You do some shit with some chocolate coins that taste like.
If I rolled
sawdust.
better, it'd be funnier, I swear.
Those of you who are going upstairs,
Yes.
Yeah.
you get to the top landing and there are 3 doors there.
Which looks like the door that would lead to a master bedroom, Derek. You've done this before.
Taking a
Master bedroom.
taking a halfling.
I'll tell you what.
into
For the sake of ease, there are 4 doors there. One leads to a cupboard. If you want to do it random, you can roll a d4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a number 1.
Tell us, James,
Okay,
what's
you
behind
open-
door number 1?
You open number 1, and it's a bathroom.
Ooh.
Oh. Anybody need to go before we carry on our adventure?
You saying that out loud?
No. I'm just giving them like an insistent look, like
Okay.
some time.
I've rolled a 2.
Nice backtrack as well.
Roll a 2. You open that, and it's it is a bedroom.
Is there anybody in there? Shall I roll
Does it look like a master bedroom?
Roll perception.
21.
21. It is a child's bedroom, and roll stealth, please.
Okay.
I'd like to open another door. Door number 3, please.
It's a cupboard.
10.
Is there anything in
10.
the cupboard?
With a 10, you hear a noise, but not from the room for the door you've just opened. You hear a noise stir from behind the final door.
Can I roll a perception check to see what it sounds if I
Yes,
can
you
tell what kind of
can.
noise it is?
You can indeed.
This is not going down the way I was hoping.
13.
You suggest that it sounds like someone getting out of bed.
Ooh, crap.
Go to the side of the door that it opens on, so by the handle, and just and I'd like to stealth and just wait. So I'm like
Okay.
hidden. Or actually,
Well,
we could go in the cupboard. We could go in the cupboard.
I mean, is there a kid in the bed?
Should have asked that before.
Yes, there is. And as you're standing there debating whether or not to go into a cupboard, the child starts to stir as well.
I'm going to grab the child.
The child sits up.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Please finish that sentence.
Okay.
Please finish that sentence.
And I'm going to hold the child hostage.
Oh, God.
We cut the heart out of the last time that harmed a child, and so you go to hostage situation.
Hey, we need the key.
So this is the scene. A blood-soaked halfling has snuck into the child's bedroom, and as the child has sat up because they've heard the noise in the middle of the night, has literally grabbed the child and is holding, I assume, a pistol to their head.
Yes.
How very Christmassy.
Jesus.
Jeff's going to walk back out the front door.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Okay. This got dark, even darker.
Derek's going to pull both of his guns.
Okay.
As the person might be coming through the other door.
They do. They as the door actually opens as you're stood there, and a figure steps out. I'm going to describe this figure to you, because I've made them on Hero Forge. Because, I've clearly got nothing else to do with my time. The figure is dressed in a green coat with white fur lined and a green pointy hat. They're wearing yellow sort of stockings with black pointy shoes with curled up toes, and they're holding in one hand a gigantic, ferocious looking lollipop, and in the other hand a lit lantern.
Buddy the elf?
And he says, who the hell are you? What are you doing in my house? And he swings his giant lollipop in your direction.
In my direction.
And,
I shout to him, and I'd like to roll an intimidation check. I bet I could shoot you before you can get to me.
Well, he's already started attacking you.
He's already started attacking.
He's gone for a surprise round.
Okay.
So he's going to roll to hit.
Yep, fair.
And he critically fails.
He hits himself.
So he buries his lollipop axe in the wall above your head because he misjudged how tall you were. And now let's roll initiative.
How far is he away from the bottom of the stairs?
Well, he's at the top, so yeah.
We have to roll because he's attached nicely.
So the two of you that are upstairs.
Oh, we're still
18.
downstairs.
18.
Yep, you're downstairs, people.
So we ain't initiativing.
24.
Oh.
No,
Can I
we're
not see it from the bottom of the
downstairs.
stairs then?
18.
I mean, you've just heard someone shouting from upstairs. That's the only thing
I've got a plan, Derek.
Okay, Derek's turn then.
I'm going to. He's above me, right? So he's hit the axe over my head.
Yep.
So both of his hands are above me, or is it just one hand?
Yes, both of his hands. Yeah.
Okay.
He dropped the lantern and swung the axe at you.
Okay, fine. I am going to hit him across the face with the butt of my pistol.
Ooh. Okay.
Bop him on the head. Blunt weapon, so
Okay.
improvise.
Okay.
So I don't really know. I think that might
Roll
be
to
a
hit,
D4.
but I think it's just your D4 damage.
19 plus
19
is there any
hits.
modifier. 19 hits, cool. D4.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill this guy.
Non-lethal damage. We're going with.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay.
That's 4 points of damage. And with my bonus action, I would like to. With my bonus action, I would like to disengage from the guy and start moving back along the hall.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
4 points of damage.
4 points. He's unconscious.
Oh. Okay. Well.
You knocked the guy out.
That went better than I thought it was going to.
Right, Malrus.
Right.
Child down.
Go get the key. I'll look after this one for a little bit.
I'm going to move cautiously into the room and go on my Stone of Far speech. I'm going to go, guys, there's people here, but I don't know what's happening with Malrus. He's looking after the kid. Is it a male, female, gender neutral, non-binary?
Well, why didn't you haven't checked?
You've got to ask Malrus, surely.
It's an elf.
No, not the guy, the person that I just knocked out.
Looks like an elf.
Looks like an elf.
Dressed in a uniform.
Of Christmas.
The parent of the household, or maybe older brother, sibling, or uncle, or foster parent, or any other of the permutations, is here. But They are now unconscious, but they were gonna, he tried to take my bloody head off, so... Just to let you know, lads.
I'll venture upstairs then and sort of keep an eye on the body. Just make sure.
Okay. I'm going to move cautiously into the next room and look about to see if I can see the key.
Yep. You going to search for the key?
Yeah. Not a great investigation check. Is that 10?
If the body does come round, I want to hit it with a candy cane, just FYI.
Okay. With a 10, you can see on the bedside table there are a bunch of keys.
I'll take the bunch of keys then. Yep.
Okay, you do that.
Any of them? Because he said that key that Malrus pulled out was too small. Do any of them look big enough to be the one that he's talking about?
Well, you don't know how big it is, but there are some big keys on that key.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Do
any of them look bigger than that one, basically? Yeah.
Oh, they all look bigger than the one Malrus.
Oh, okay.
Malrus.
Move back towards. Don't feel like taking any more valuables from these people. We've caused enough damage. Move back towards Jeff.
He's not a monster.
And just shout over
ladies and
to
gentlemen.
Malrus. Well, he's conflicted. I did think about it. Shout back towards him.
Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the kid as we're leaving, put the kid in the cupboard, and knock the handle off the door.
I don't know who this new Malrus is. Must be.
I mean, I don't have a thing on my sheet for what to do if you do that. So
Derek does respect him.
I didn't predict shoves child in cupboard and removes way of child getting out. I don't know if that counts as killing the child.
It'll be fine.
He's not
No.
gonna die.
Schrodinger's
We'll tell
cat.
Santa that he's there. We'll tell Santa that he's there.
It's just a safe
You're going to
place.
leave a
Doesn't
note
cause
for
trouble.
the adult when he wakes up from unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put a bowl of water in there.
Sure. It's not a hamster.
Oh, is that not what you do? Oh.
And when it's empty, you've got a pee bucket.
Okay,
From all
so
that
you
water
find the
you've been
key.
drinking.
You put the child in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Are you leaving the house?
No,
Yes.
I'd like to
Very,
move the
very
elf
swiftly.
back into the bedroom and put them back on the bed.
Yeah, you do that.
Put them back on the bed.
Yeah, sure.
You know, in a sleeping pose and like put everything back roughly, sort of neatly, so they may have thought it was a bad dream.
So in this bad dream, the child locked itself in the cupboard and knocked the handle off.
What can I say?
And stole all their valuables.
Yeah, and caused a big axe slash on the wall.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
fine.
sleepwalking is more and more common these days.
Sure. Okay.
And make sure the lantern's not going to set the house on fire is the other thing.
Yeah, you do that.
Don't want a child.
Are you going
conscience.
now, or are you staying there?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
off.
as you're leaving, you notice there's a Lastlight Festival tree in the corner. The lights aren't turned on, which is why I didn't spot it the first time around. There's a few gifts underneath.
I would like to.
I'm just going to
Unwrap
leave them.
all the
Go.
gifts. Said
No,
Derek.
I'd like to leave some of. Actually, I was going to say leave some of the gold under the tree, but it's their own gold.
Yeah, you
You've just moved things in their
I didn't
house.
steal this gold. I just moved it.
Yeah,
I'm a good guy.
yeah.
Good guy, Derek. Moving stuff in your house.
I just break in and move stuff around.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Actually, on that note, I'm going to put the valuables back, but put them on.
Okay. What stuff did you steal?
I stole a carriage clock, gold, and a pocket watch. And I will, with the key in hand, I'll just give it to Malrus or Keth, and then sort of be.
Oh
lots
no!
of keys.
Okay.
Keth's been in the kitchen eating chocolate orange. He has had no interest. Yeah, just come
Chocolate
out
all
like,
over his face.
what have you got been doing? There's a wipe in his mouth.
Nothing.
Do you eat the chocolate orange?
Oh, I smashed it.
So you didn't just lick them, you just ate
Yeah, I got carried away.
Okay, cool, fine.
Like every Christmas.
From upstairs, you can hear...
Ignore that. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
What is that?
There was some difficulty getting the key. It is fine. They'll be fine.
I think we should leave now, lads. I think we should probably head off.
Should I go upstairs and shut that up?
No, it'll be
Just
fine.
leave it. Just leave it.
Both of you. No, don't do that.
No. Nothing to see here.
I mean, I could just fire a round through the door. Is that fine? Could I do that?
All right, Oscar Pistorius.
Because Keth has no idea what that is. He's like, do I just go and shoot that thing? What is it?
So you have no idea what it is, so your mission is to just shoot, kill whatever it is. I have no... As long as I don't know, it's off my conscience.
The defense didn't work for him, and it's not going to work for you.
Welcome to Keth.
So are you leaving? Are you leaving, or are you just going to...
Yep.
Right, okay.
We're going to head off. Well, Malrus
Cool.
and I are.
I've been stood out. I've been stood outside since
For a
the-
while.
I'll go
sorry,
outside
for
with the
kid in
chat.
car.
Just
Right.
deciding whether to go on a murdering spree or not.
you
I didn't know
knew-
what it was.
You knew that it was a kid. You saw all of that.
Yeah, I
Did you?
was stood watching since you told me that there was a body upstairs. I went up, stood basically by
stood
the
over
body, and there was basically a candy cane then against the wall as far as you could see because you didn't necessarily know I was invisible.
Oh shit! Yeah, 'cause you
And
were invisible.
so yeah, I watched.
Malrus just struggled past you with this child.
bundled in into a cupboard, knocks the handle off, and I'm like, right, they're doing that. I'm out, and I've walked off outside the front of the house. I've just been stood there waiting, invisible, sucking on my candy cane.
Okay.
Dirty Jeff.
Okay, so you leave
I
this
get dirty.
now bereft house.
Well, that didn't go quite how we wanted it to. Let's get out of here.
When does it ever?
And on your way back to where you left Santa, you see a poor, dishevelled-looking elf sitting at the side of the road, all wrapped and bundled in ragged-looking clothes. There is a sign next to this elf saying "hungry and homeless," and there is a hat on the floor with a few coins in it.
Jeff, spin him a coin.
I'm going to give him 10 gold pieces.
10.
Come on, Jeff, you're loaded. Give him a coin or two.
I'm going to give him the heart of the reindeer to put up on a little campfire, and then he's got food. He's hungry.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say to Jeff, because I can see the cane. I can't see him, but say to Jeff. So hold on, you're still invisible. So this heart of a reindeer just comes out of nowhere and just drops itself onto
Lands
the guy.
into his hat.
I say,
Merry
I
last
say
light,
Jeff.
motherfucker.
You know, at this sort of time of year, it reminds me of not having much. So I just want you to know that I've taken what you just said to heart about stealing. I say to the homeless person, I say, excuse me, are you okay? Obviously not. But, this might be a bit small on you, but I'll just take the fur coat off and give it over.
Thank you.
Look, just try and get yourself safe, because some things are about to happen tonight that might cause a lot of commotion. And, I mean, clearly you've got enough on your in your hat, so to speak.
Oh, God bless you, Governor.
And you too.
In fairness, if as a voice from nowhere comes, God, if you want a little bit of a hero reward and maybe get yourself somewhere to sleep tonight, if you go into that house just up the road, and if you rescue, there's a child trapped in a closet. I reckon if you rescued that child and woke up the parent figure, they'd probably be so grateful. They might even let you crash on their sofa for a night and stay somewhere warm.
That is actually a very good point.
Yes.
Head up the road, good sir. This is coming from nowhere, literally just...
Yeah. The voice of an angel, that must be.
All right, I'll take the advice, and he says, thank you.
And he stands up and sort of shuffles away, sort of scoops his hat up and...
Don't forget the heart. Don't forget the heart.
Yes, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
And he sort of picks it up squelchily and shuffles away down the street back in the direction you've come from. Hopefully not to being attacked by a man with a giant lollipop. And as you head back to where Santa is, and he says, God, I'm trying to do that voice again.
Hopefully he doesn't, he's not, evil, and he doesn't just go and kill everybody in the house.
No, it's just that either he's going to do that, or he's going to get framed for it, so...
He says, well done, lads, well done. They're the right keys. I was half expecting you to come back with some chocolate ones or something like that, but no, these are them.
Nope,
right.
no chocolate in that house.
Follow me. This is
Keth,
where
you got a little.
Oh, sorry.
You indulge yourself in a little chocolate in his house.
No.
You took it with you. Excellent.
A moment on the
Very
lips,
nice.
a lifetime
If you'll
on the
come
hip.
this way, I found the gate I was looking for. This is it here. And he gestures towards a very discreet-looking gate next to a sign that says Tradesman's Entrance, Nakatomi Estate.
Mr. Takagi.
Amazing.
And he inserts the key into...
I tell you what, this real original Santa is really Argyle. Our guy. Sorry, slip of the tongue.
He says, this way, lads, this way. And he gestures you through the gate and shuts it after you all.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Aye.
Said Paddy McGuinness.
Aye.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Now I have a machine gun.
I actually have a Christmas jumper with that on it. Alan, we miss you.
Right. So then this Santa, he says, "Follow me, lads," and leads you right up to the wall of a huge stone building with a massive number 2 painted on it. And
who does number 2 work for?
Oh, this is gross.
Oh, that's what a humour.
This is all shit.
God. And there is a path that follows the edge of the building. He says, "Right, lads, must be very quiet, but if we follow this path round the outside of this building,
do you take the dirt road
we should avoid most of the guard patrols. They say they follow the perimeter fencing itself, so standing close here, we should be far enough away for any passing guards to not notice us. If you follow me, we should be able to make it to the building where Santa is. Or I say Santa, he's a fake Santa, and he hefts his Santa sack back over his shoulder, and."
But before we pop off and depart from you,
aye.
Should also just going to keep giving you a running tally of people that you've probably got to make things up to. So there's that house you sent us to, that and then there's a homeless bloke who might get framed for a crime he didn't commit.
Anywhere you send us, really, if you could make amends. Just in general.
It's going to be quite long, so you might want to keep a list of some sort.
Yeah.
You know,
check it twice though, because we're not quite sure of the events. Right, so make sure.
Aye.
Very good.
That's sound advice, young man. Right, follow me, and I'll show you where the door is. You'll need to enter by. And he leads you down this path through some slightly heavier drifts of snow, and from inside these buildings, you can hear the sounds of industry. And he rounds a corner around the side of this particular building, and you see ahead of you 2 elvish guards with candy cane swords, and they're facing away from you at the moment. They're sort of sat having a quick cup of hot chocolate in the snow, warming themselves on their break. They're looking back towards the town from which you've just come, and Santa says, "Now, lads, we have 2 choices here. We can either distract the guards and I can lead them away, or you can subdue them however you see fit."
That one. I'm invisible still. You can tell that. I could sneak up, maybe.
Distract them.
Sleep.
We've done too many bad things already.
I just put them to sleep. Just go sleep.
Can you do that?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Ace Ventura baboons.
Yeah.
Sleep. Type thing.
How many spell slots do you have?
Well, I have 4 level 1, as sleep is a level 1 spell.
How many hit points do you roll for your sleep?
I roll 5d8, and then that gives the hit points.
Go on, roll it then.
I would suggest, before you did this, why not, if we've got an option, let Santa give them away, and then he's definitely going to lead them away, and you won't have to use a spell slot. Because if it goes wrong...
Yeah, but he might get killed.
He won't get killed. Really, Dungeon
Santa
Master?
dies. Look, it would be very like us to allow Santa to die during a Christmas special.
Nah.
That was just my my 2 cents on the matter, guys. If you guys got a different plan, we can happily go with Santa leading them away. I'm just saying, I'm still invisible. I could sneak past and maybe make him go to sleep. We don't have to kill anyone.
I think let's do the sleep. Let's just do the sleep. Yeah.
Okay, roll it then. Roll them dice, man. Roll them.
Okay, right. Oh, that's not a good start. Oh, that's a good start.
Promising.
Oh, that's a nice one. Not so great. And okay, that's a mixed bag. 2 1s, 2 and 2 7s. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay, well, I mean, they have more than 9 hit points each.
Oh.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can put 1 to sleep.
Yeah.
And you can make 1 a little drowsy, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
He has just had a hot chocolate, to be fair.
Yeah, he's.
Oh yeah, does that
they
not
feel
have an
very
effect?
cozy?
Drop him down a bit.
So one of them just sort of drifts off, and the other one is like, he's like, "Are you falling asleep, Dave?"
Judo chop him.
One's still asleep, the other one's awake.
The other one's awake, but a little drowsy, I guess.
Sort of Horlicks drowsy.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Come on, boys.
I would hit him. I'll hit him on the head with a candy cane then.
Okay, roll to hit.
Could do. Yep.
With advantage.
Ooh, surprise.
Oh, 'cause
Natural
'Cause
one.
he's both not looking at you and you're invisible.
Natural 1 and a 10.
As if you rolled a 1.
Nice. I'm glad you rolled a 10.
Yep. So am I.
It might not do it though. It probably won't.
But
do
he's
it.
drowsy, so it might
No.
just slightly knock him unconscious.
How far am I away from Jeff?
This means James gets to say.
I mean, you were water.
"That's
I
not
mean, I
gonna
guess
do
you were
it."
water there in a party, but yeah, no, that doesn't do
Okay.
it.
Derek, I would like to knock him out. Again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Have I got to come forward and do
12.
this?
12 does it. 12 hits.
12 hits. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
But then it's only 4 damage if I'm knocking him out, right? With my hitting him with the butt of my gun. 2 points of damage. It's not going to knock him out. You already said. Oh, fuck.
No, but I've already hit him once, so he's been made drowsy with half sleep, then hit with a candy cane, then hit again. He's still not unconscious.
Oh, yeah, he's unconscious.
Okay, fine.
The guy goes down like a sack of potatoes.
In the spirit of Christmas
Is he fucking John
generosity.
McClane or something? Have we picked on the wrong guy?
Bam, bam. Both of us keep smacking him down. All right, cool.
In the spirit of Christmas, he's got a very thin cranium.
To be fair, Jeff, you didn't hit him. You whiffed both
It's true.
times.
Oh.
With the 10 you didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
So
He was just a
these
particularly
two guards
sickly-looking guard.
Yeah. These two
Very
guards are now unconscious in the snow. One snoring and the other one just out cold.
So are they just on a path, or are they near an entrance to? Did you say? Or?
They were just sort of on this path, just round the corner from this particular.
Does it look like
particular
either
building.
of their uniforms could fit us?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I've just rolled a 4 on perception to see if either of them would fit, so I
At
don't
best,
know.
they might fit Malrus, but even Malrus is a little bigger than them.
Bit bigger?
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Malrus, can't you make people bigger or smaller?
They're novelty festive elves. They're quite
Have you got a
tiny.
spell
Elf
to make
on
people
the
bigger or
shelves.
smaller?
If I've learned anything from Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell, I'm going to...
All uniforms fit everybody, right?
Yeah. And cardboard boxes make you invisible.
I was actually going to shove the bodies away, like get them off the
Yeah,
path.
yeah. Drag them. If we can't disguise ourselves as the elves, I think mine and Keth's plan is to just drag them out.
Shift the bodies.
Okay. You do that. It's fine. You move the bodies
Good
and
job,
you bury them in a
Derek.
snowdrift, I guess.
High five.
Cool. Santa says, that was novel. Right, come with me, lads. The building is around here. And you follow him for just a few more minutes as you sort of walk around the boundary of this particularly large building until you round another corner and you see ahead of you that sort of ornate-looking, old wooden fretworked building that you saw from the main gate. And he says, aye, that is the traditional Santa's Hall. You see those pipes leading into it there? Those feed in the presents from the other factories. In that building there, they do all the wrapping and final assembly, and then it gets loaded into Santa's sleigh. Santa has his offices in a small tower at the back there. You can just about see it. Round thing there.
Yeah.
I suspect at this time of year they'll be almost ready to set off. So Santa will be doing his final checks and they'll be loading the last few presents into the back of the sleigh. So you must hurry. My advice to you, though, if you don't want to meet a brutal stabbing and skewering from the elvish guards, is that you sneak past. I will distract the guards on the gate, and you will be able to sneak past and round the far side of the building. There's a back door just to the left of the loading bay, so just follow the path round this side of the building, through the little forest that you find there, and if you keep your shoulder to the building, you'll find that door sure as day is day. All right?
Sounds good to me, Santa.
like a
We need
plan.
to maintain stealth until we absolutely
Aye,
have to
right.
break it.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Aye, right. Wait there until you see me being chased by the guards. They'll suspect I am the imposter. All right?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right. And he...
Do you want us to hold on to that sack, or...?
No, I'll take that with me. And he slings it over his shoulder and runs towards the main gate of the main door to this building, yelling, "Aye, Santa's back! Run, you scoundrels!"
Aye.
Just had a
Santa's
thought.
back.
You
bloody
they're right. It really does shake like a bowl full of jelly.
Who knew? Go on.
Well, we're just blindly following this guy that says he's Santa.
Yes, but I've done nothing but question him so far, and he's checked out completely.
I've gone through all of the songs and the stories, and
wearing red, white beard, that's it.
It's basically
cherry nose,
it.
white beard.
You've gone down the checklist. Have you checked
anyone
it
that's watching him? Can you roll perception, please?
Oh, watch them carefully. Although not that carefully, an 11.
He looks like Santa.
7 for me.
Looks a little bit less like, or more like Santa. It's hard to say.
I'll have a go then.
Go on, Jeff.
What is there? I'm
Okay.
going to say I'm looking at the snow.
Perception, wasn't it? 13 plus 4 is 17.
Yes, please.
I'm using the wrong die.
17.
You never know.
With a 17, you think he looks like Santa, but seems to be running a little bit peculiarly. Like someone not used to wearing shoes.
8.
I don't even know what to make of that.
He looks like Santa.
Looks a bit like Santa.
It checks out, looks a bit like Santa, probably is.
Yep. Someone not used to wearing shoes.
Well,
Right. Are we just going to do this? Should we just do this now?
Let's just
Now or
carry
never.
on.
He's being chased. We might as well go down.
He is very much being chased by the
And-
guards who
and
are all
we'll discuss it
brandishing
later.
candy
Jeff,
cane swords at him.
Come on, stop looking at the snow.
To the path. Let's
Yep.
follow round the path. Handrail the building. Go
So-
round to the tradesman's.
You follow the building round, keeping the beautiful fretworked workshop to your right. You duck under this huge pipe. There's a nice little dip underneath it for you to just sort of scurry under and get past and continue with the building on your right hand side until you get to a little wooded area and you start pushing your way through the trees. Who's going to be in front?
Keth.
Keth? Okay, can you roll a dexterity saving throw then, please?
I mean, I said Jeff.
I'm invisible. I'm definitely at the back. I'm hanging back and I'm just casually and
that
quietly
is-
following you.
That is fine. That's absolutely fine because I got 23.
You are pushing your way confidently through the trees, and all of a sudden you find the floor in front of you not there, and you do that thing they do in cartoon, waving both up, and you just about manage to not fall in.
Holy crap, don't go any further.
There's a big hole in front of you.
Yes.
How big?
Probably about 10 feet deep.
Deep?
How
And
far
probably
across?
about
It's not that deep.
probably about. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to fall 10 feet without knowing where you were going.
No, that's true.
It's about 30 to 40 feet across in one direction, and in the other direction it disappears off into the darkness and appears to get deeper and deeper as it goes. It sort of slopes downwards. Roll perception, please.
Just me or all of us?
All of you that are looking at it.
Oh.
14.
14.
9.
12. There seems to be something in the sort of shadows at the bottom of this not super deep pit at this end, and they seem to be sort of some shape that seems familiar.
Kraken.
It's not
You're
reindeer,
not sure
is
what
it?
What do
it
you
is.
say?
Captain Timbers.
You're not sure.
River.
It's probably reindeer. We should try and
And
find a way
as
around.
you're stood there, you hear a noise. It sounds like something being dragged and complaining. You hear the sound of always my job to do this. I always leave it to Leroy. It's never me. It's just always, And you hear the sound of something being dragged through the snow until on the other side of the clearing you see a figure dragging something bulky. And he drags this bulky thing right up to the edge of this pit. And you see with horror in your eyes that the thing that it's dragging is an elf. And you see this figure
Can I have a perception check to see if
turn
it's
and
alive?
push this limp figure of an elf down into the pit, and it lands with a thump. And a small sort of cloud of snow just sort of drifts up a little bit as it lands. Yeah, this is what you see. And you see the other figures sort of turn and shamble back down the path.
What does Leroy look like?
He looks like an elf.
Throwing another elf down the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he?
And he's like across. Yeah,
he's on the other side of the clearing, on the other side of this pit to you.
Did he see us?
30 feet away. About 30 feet
he's 30 feet away. No, he didn't see you.
I want to blind him. I can use a blind.
I mean, he's turned and gone, but
he's 30 feet away.
Don't you need to?
I've got a range of 30 feet apparently.
Don't you need to?
Well, he's more than 30 feet because the pit is 30 feet across, and he's not
sorry.
in.
That's what I thought. I asked how far he was. He said about 30 feet. So I thought about 30 feet.
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing. I don't know. How to
I'd like to just investigate what like.
I'm just thinking we could all get on Keth's broom and he can fly us over.
Do a couple of shuttles.
Shout.
Yeah,
I still have some rope.
Broom would be quicker.
Do 2 shuttles.
Yeah, fair enough.
Arguably.
Yep, straight across with the broom.
Okay. Yeah.
We're over.
Yeah,
Bibbidi bobbidi broom.
I'd really like to look at what's down in that pit, though. And it's only 10
roll
feet.
perception.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet, but I want to see what's down in the pit. Brilliant. 21.
Well, 21, you can see the figure that was just thrown down into the pit. Looks like a very tired and worn out looking elf. But with a 21, you actually see that this figure is still breathing.
Hey,
shallowly,
he's
but
still Malrus.
Still,
Malrus, you might have to use some healing on him. We can't let them just throw him away like he's nothing.
Can we go down with the broom and get him? And then
you two, Malrus, you're light. Keth, you're strong. Fly down there, pick him up, bring him up to us.
As you're discussing this, in the darkness, all of you see, without even rolling a perception, you see a red light.
Rock
in the darkness. You see a red light appear in the darkness, and as you're debating this, you hear the sound of movement in the pit, and you hear the sound of footsteps, I guess, approaching, and out of the darkness, red nose a-glowing, is a snarling reindeer.
So 'twas first light when we met Mini Mike. He was murdered by a reindeer, the poor little tyke. With revenge in a heart and a man not from the south, they travelled with Santa and broke into a house. A child as a hostage, but they did get the key. A poor homeless elf, framed for B&E. Now Keth and Malrus, Keth, Derek and Santa went to the estate and knocked out guards for banter. It seems that Santa looked funny somehow, as he did dash away, dash away, dash away now. Then a strange body dump. Who knows what will follow? Well, if you're good, little young'uns, you'll find out tomorrow.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
On Instacart, I can shop a huge selection of pet supplies, from that one brush that scratches him just right, to that extra comfy bed he can't wait to flop down in. And I get everything delivered right to my door in as fast as 1 hour. Okay, settle down. I know it's here. Yes, very exciting. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get a free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.